Okay, I'm going to try to give everybody as much information as I can about what the true costs are living in the villages. I live in a designer home. It's about 1,600 square feet, and I'm in the northern part of the villages. There's about 120,000 people living down here right now, and of course, it's still growing. My my real estate taxes is about $3,200 a year, and that includes the VCDD fee, which is about $600 a year, and that fee helps pay for the roads, the maintenance, and so forth. And that is included in my yearly tax bill. My insurance is about $600 a year, and it's got a deductible of 4% for hurricanes. The insurance is readily available throughout the villages. You're gonna have to do your best search for that. That's what I pay 600. Okay, your internet's $42 a month. My gas bill's 25 a month. My cable's 130, and the electric is 144. And that was for the month of July. So obviously that's going to go down once the winter comes. My amenity fee is 150 a month. It pays for all the swimming pools, the rec centers, and so forth. They call it an amenity fee down here, not an HOA fee. My water and sewer and trash are added to that bill, that amenity bill, which is about $85 a month. So you're talking right around $240 a month, and I pay that through my checking account. Okay, exterior maintenance of your house is going to have to have your lawn cut. It's going to be trimmed, and they're going to use those blowers to blow all the grass off your driveway and so forth. These villas need very little maintenance. Those are mostly for the snowbirds. But in my designer home, I'm paying $45 a month. And the guy comes out once a week, and that's going to be less during the winter time. But he does a real good job, and it usually takes, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes when he gets here. And when I have my palm trees trimmed once a year, that costs me $90, and that takes about an hour for my 3 palm trees. The villages, of course, is a very beautiful area. Everybody takes care of their property, and that's why it's so popular to live here. All right, Massey Services, that cost me $575 a year. That's for bugs, and that works out to 9 visits a year. I believe it's 4 visits for the bugs and 5 visits for the lawn treatment. And in the November or December, they do an aeration. My termite bond is $140 a year, and that's also through Massey. I just continued that service, or I should say that bond, through the previous owner. Massey does a really good job, and I'm glad to have him. Golf is free if you want to walk on these executive courses, and there's about 36 of them here in the villages. But if you want to take your golf cart, it's going to cost you $4. In the villages, there's no mailboxes in front of your house, so they have these mail centers. Yeah, it's a good place to walk to from your house. You get a little exercise. So there's also an ATM machine there. So every village has a mail center. One thing I didn't realize until I get down here was these brick pavers on the driveways. They need to be maintained, and that's going to cost about $700 every 6 years or so. They come out there and they power wash it, and they put down this kind of locking, gripping kind of sand. I'm not really sure what the term is, and then they put like 2 or 3 coats of sealer on top of it. So that's something you should be aware of. Another thing is, do you really want to bring furniture down to the villages? Well, we didn't. We sold our house lock, stock, and barrel because once you move your stuff down here, I guarantee it's not going to look good in your house. So that's something you want to think twice about. So think about saving that money on that moving cost, and then just buy new furniture once you get down here. We also have these consignment centers down here that you can probably pick up. Of course, scattered throughout the villages are all these various healthcare facilities. That is also something you're going to have to think about as far as as you're getting older, you're retired. You got to, of course, budget for your health care. And in the villages, they also have a real good veterans facility, which is what I take advantage of. They do a real good job there. I'm very happy with the outpatient clinic here. It's up by the Mulberry Grove Recreation Center on Route 42. So once again, think about what it's going to cost to keep yourself healthy. And of course, that's all up to your individual selections, but I really can't help you on that. But medical is not cheap, so make sure you consider that as well. So if you add everything up that I just told you, it's going to cost you right around $1,000 a month. And of course, that doesn't consider whether you have a car payment, you got to factor in your groceries, your entertainment, and so forth. So everybody's different, so just keep that in mind. I also recommend, if I could give a few more pointers, I think you should rent before you own down here. I think that's very important because it's a very big decision once you want to move down here. So check out all the homes that are available, make a wise decision, and I think you'll really enjoy living in the villages. Go ahead, leave your comments below. Thank you. Take care.